This is pretty much the cookie cutter room page nowadays, and there's nothing I would really want to change about. Yep. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, okay, this is the mastery page. Yeah, I think this isn't the optimal page. Yeah. First of all, double-edged sword is bad on ADC, I think. It's not that great. Then I think spell weaving and blade weaving should be taken. Let's see, if you drop the sorcery and double-edged sword, then you would be able to take the spell and blade weaving. Yeah, that's what you should have done. Also, I don't know about exposed weakness. It might be good to have. But you know what? Exposed weakness is like double-edged sword without the downsides. Like, the only downside is that you need to land a spell. Like, yeah, what about that? And yeah, enchanted armor does nothing really for ADC. You won't buy, like, if you're not buying like Tormail and Randuin's, then it does not. Or like Banshees and fucking Visage at the same time or whatever. Yeah, just take recovery. Yeah. Finally someone who didn't take Warlord, like I've been preaching about this shit. It's the worst mastery in this whole triad. Yeah, it's good that you didn't take it. Where do we have that replay for? Yes, I didn't load it. So a red Baron Corki, I would rate that skin possibly 9 out of 10. It's a pretty good one. But yeah, anyway. Like, usually the first thing to look at in these bot lane games is I always look at how you handle the level 1 and leashing. But yeah, Javan is starting blue right now. You don't wanna waste too much time in the brush here. Like, hopefully you get to the lane as soon as the minions appear. Yeah. Now you'll want to get the level 2 first. You should be already pushing the way. What is this? Well, okay, there's no huge hurry because yeah, you already have like some advantage. I don't know about the Q usage. There could have like used it for poke instead. It's kind of panicked when you were missing CS or something. But yeah, you have this in a pretty good position now. Just keep pushing it slightly so you can get the level 2 first. Yeah, they're kind of playing scared, so yeah, this level 2 isn't gonna be that useful, but if you see us correctly, Jinx will, yeah, she's getting denied by the turret a bit there. So even so, you get like 100 gold lead from just CSing. better. Well, not exactly anymore. But yeah, 5 melee minions would be 100 gold. Yep. So yeah, you wanna stay behind the minions, unlike Braum, so you don't get dark binded. Also, when trading with the Jinx, you have to land the Q, otherwise you are in big trouble. Because of the minigun attack speed or the range of the rocket, she will always get like extra attack over you. Oh, wait, what the fuck? What was this heal? Were you trying to type or something? And then you also even missed the cannon. Oh, kinda mechanical mistakes here. Huge mistakes. And now you didn't also keep up the pressure, so because of the bad rage and whatever, so they started actually pushing, and this suits Jinx and Morgana nicely because they rely on those skill shots like the Chap and Dark Binding, and now that you don't have a minion wave here, they can actually use their spells correctly, and that's how they will want to play this lane. So instead of even giving them a chance to land that shit, you could just back off to the turret as soon as you notice there's like, you know, minions blocking for you. Now you both get chunked, and that's a huge advantage for them. Like, I don't know how this lane turned so bad so quick. Of course it's not lost, but yeah, it's like these small advantages that should be used, and should be snowballed a bit, like the level 2, and I think this should be a good matchup for you guys. Well, maybe not the greatest, but yeah, still Braum can block the binding, but of course at the same time Morgana can black shield the stuns. But I think Corki should be able to out-trade the Jinx if you use your Q correctly. Like when it's on cooldown, you don't really want to trade because of the minigun and rockets like I talked about. But every like 8 seconds you should be able to get a good trade with one auto attack or 2 auto attacks and the Q. Like, you should always win a trade with that shit. Given an equal minion, you know, situation. If there's like a siege minion and casters attacking you, of course the trades won't be great then. And yeah, you just wanna stay out of the possible binding angles, and let's see. What? Yeah, he didn't have a spoil stack. What? Is Morgana? No, she's not maxing the W. Yeah, this Braum hasn't been able to do anything at all, and even you are like not doing too great in these trades. For sure Braum takes like some skill to go offensive, and even his defensive moves require a lot of timing and correct sequencing of the abilities, because now this gank is kinda desperate and not even close to following up on it. I also even didn't see the communication from Jarvan, like where was the on my way shit. That the on my way being should be happening like 5 seconds before the initiation. So even I usually like to pride myself on like map awareness, but I didn't see the Jarvan gank coming. But even so, I don't know, was it really gonna change the outcome of this lane? Because they had heals, they had all the exhaust, black shields, whatever. Even with the correct follow-up, it might have been like a raid or whatever. Maybe it could even turn really bad, like if they just instantly like dark bind one of you low HP people and kill, and then Jinx gets excited and gets away. Like that shit happens all the time. Yeah, you wanna recall after this wave. Just too dangerous to stay. Why don't you keep missing a lot of important cannon minions? Oh, why aren't you... I don't know, you should be instantly recalling the... This is getting so risky, like, and you're even risking your positioning. Like, what if the Morgana actually was more patient and walked into an angle where she could really land the binding? Then you would be dead to like 2 rockets or whatever. Like this Braum is almost dead here. And yeah, you need to dodge the jab, whatever. And if you recall now, you miss more than I think you would have missed in the earlier recall. Now, and also this is kind of well, yeah, with this money I think there's like really no alternative to Sheen. Well, maybe you could have gone for the Ruby Crystal and Longsword, but also I like mana potions a lot on Corki. Depends on how aggressive you wanna be and how well you use his spells. But they can, mana potions are kinda needed sometimes. And yeah, like last night I was watching Double Leaf stream Corki, and I think he had the money for like Page, but instead he chose Sheen, and instantly after leaving the fountain he was like, oh, I think this will bite me in the ass again. Like, I always, he said like he would always much rather see the Phage buy and thinks it's a better item, but I don't know, the solo queue player in him wants to deal more damage with the Sheen. But yeah, I think usually Phage is a better first buy because of the increased the HP and all that shit, and even the mobility that it gives. It's just a safer item, I think. So yeah, as he said, like, I bet I'm gonna like die to some Leona Initiate and get bursted down instantly because I don't have the HP from the Phage. And yeah, that's exactly what happened. It was kind of funny. Oh, I think these heals are just unnecessary. It should be like in a real all-in. Like the first one you wasted kind of weirdly, like when there was like even no combat at all, and now the second one was like just for sustain or whatever. It shouldn't have happened this way. I kinda wanna go back to see like what's exactly happening in this lane, because it's kinda... Yeah, you guys keep getting... Like, this whole positioning is so incorrect. Like, against this fucking Morgana and Jinx, there's no way you should be like trying to trade with them or whatever without having minions between you. Like, look at this shit. Where are the minions? Not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. Oh, they are all the way back here behind you. These are the guys who will catch the dark bindings for you, and they won't complain. They will catch the chap from Jinx, and that's how you outplay this lane and beat them in the trades and never get caught by bad bindings and whatever. And again, there you kinda walked into it. It's a huge range actually. Think about it. And it also has a pretty good base damage right now. Even like when it looks like you're in a big trouble in this lane, the actual money advantage is not really there. We just compare. Yeah. Wait, where does the Jinx have that advantage? Did they take a dragon or something? They haven't taken towers, so they must have taken a dragon, I believe. Yeah, but the CS is only difference of 2, and yeah, on the support side there is some advantage for Morgan. I think Braum hasn't maybe had the best use of the relic shield so far, but at least he's using it. Also, I kinda understand the boots before Sidestone, but at the same time Sidestone is so needed. And there we see a lane gank. I don't think we saw Kha'Zix enter the brush, did we? There we see Morgana roaming around. There's minions there. I guess he was patient enough. Oh wait, he was already in the brush right there. What am I talking about? Here he comes. Let's see. Oh, he went through there, okay. And your vision. Yeah, at this point it's pushed enough so that Kha'Zix would be able to sneak in there. And there is the trinket. So now he knows that there's probably no wards in the brush. Again, you get jabbed there. Just bad positioning against the skill shots the whole game. And yeah, the lack of sidestone and vision is kinda bad here. Even when they are playing back like this, even when you don't really think there's a good chance that the enemy jungle is in this brush, it would be better to face check the brush here than to walk all the way there. But I believe, yeah, wasn't this like initiated by Dark Binding or something? Oh, Flash ultimate actually. Well, fuck. Wait, how much is the Phage combining? Oh, but you didn't have the Ruby crystal. Oh, you went for a pink ward. Interesting. But yeah, now it's kinda looking a bit... it's getting kinda hard now. Jinx is pulling ahead and... until like Trinity Force, I'm not sure if there's like many good opportunities to come back. Right now you should have noticed that Morgana was actually in the mid, so you could have just like went for it, and hopefully the Braum is like smart enough to follow up. Now you realize that, and yeah, if he lands that shit, oh, and you avoid the threat. Oh my god. So close. Oh my god. Yeah, that turned pretty bad after all. It was just... I think you realized it too late that Morgana was in the mid. You saw it like way earlier than that. You could like go back. Yeah, right now you should see the Morgana in the mid. Of course there's no way that she would come anytime soon. So you could have gone aggressive like at this point already. If you just Valkyrie right here, Rome should follow, then that should be a kill. So easy, right here. Instead, like, it was taking a bit too long. You didn't really watch the map or whatever. Yeah. And then the unfortunate dark binding. Kinda off guard. Now the CS is pretty bad actually. It's not like Jinx is also CSing well. But yeah. Also something to work on for sure. Some games I've seen like the better AD carry player like dying to ganks and all that shit in the early game, but he will still like pull ahead because he's like CSing so much better than the other guy. Now, I think this game you had like the chance to CS more than this Jinx, but holy shit, they are outplaying you. Again, kinda the same issue here. You are choosing to fight while they have the I don't know, the opportunity to land their skills. You need the minions, and at this point even there's like no way to fight. I think they're just too far ahead. Jinx has EF, pickaxe, and Graves or Greaves or whatever. You need like the Trinity Force power spike before there would be any chance of fighting. And we see this really weird heal usage again. Like, didn't you have Valkyrie available? So why would you rather heal than Valkyrie? And then you go for like all in when when the pro was already gone. Like, you don't even have even near enough damage to deal with that, and of course you walk into the trap too. And then Prom also goes back and doesn't even make an effort to dodge this shit. Yeah. Basically you just don't know how to play from being behind. You're just hoping that you have the damage, and the bad positioning and all the getting hit by all that skill shots just costing you the game. You could have just played it safe and almost, I don't think all the deaths were kinda avoidable. You just have to give up some more CS maybe. But that being said, you even giving up some CS, you could have still had more by just CSing better at the same time, I think. Yeah, this is just painful. I think Jinx is kinda building it wrong here. I don't think Jinx is one of those champions that should really go for chill before IE. I kinda understand why people do it though. And now she's absolutely messy. And I don't think there's like coming back from this shit. Yeah, you're kinda just forced to look for farm for a long time before. Yeah, finally the Trinity Force, but that's like nothing really. Oh, too bad. Yeah, if you were able to catch the Jinx a few times for a free kill, maybe there would be like some hope, but right now it looks kinda grim. Yeah, you shouldn't really join your team for any fights until you have more items. Next up you want Sorks and probably IE, because I don't think Sorks will help that much. Well, you can go for them, but I think they're more like a snowballing item. If I was like 0 and 4, I would maybe look to get the IE instead and just go for the even bigger power spike, but finding that money can be hard sometimes. So yeah, socks are a good buy also. And go for them for sure. And is this a surrender? Or does the replay just end random? Yeah, surrender. Yeah. Kinda wanna see the early game again. Like at this point you should have total control. Well, but they know how to back off at level 2, and maybe you still kinda push too hard. Like I was saying you could push even harder, but yeah, it was maybe a bit too hard of a push. But then what happens next is kinda of a mystery. Yeah, you keep having this bad trade, 1v2 trade kinda, not using Q. Yeah. Then they get to like push and you don't really respect their bindings and whatever. Like in that situation where there's no minions and the Morgana is in this brush, you should just back off and let it push to the tower. Now you just both lost all your HP from that shit.